Arsenal, Newcastle. The only thing I want to say in this preview is that Arteta needs to approach this game with the same intensity and drive and 1v1 pressing that he did against Man City. But while doing that, the pressing has to be more exact. It has to be more sensible than how they capitulated against Man City. There was something I noticed in that Man City game. Let me just point it out to you before I show you the goal. This pressing that Arsenal tried to do, this is an example. I think that at some point, it left Arsenal a little bit exposed. It was good while it lasted, but once you had a mistake like this, I think this was Gabriel, you are left badly exposed. But that's not the only time. Look at the goal that Manchester City eventually scored. And I think that Arsenal's pressing failed a little bit here. In particular, Martinelli. See what I'm talking about. Of course, Donnarumma had the ball. He was going to make a throw. At this point, if you look at Donnarumma's body language and look at Guehi here, it seemed as if he wanted to roll the ball on the ground for Guehi. Martinelli here, immediately he noticed that he was already going to press Guehi already. But that was a bad idea because there were only 3 Arsenal players in this press. At this point in time, I don't think it was a good idea for those 3 players to be pressing when it's literally 3 of them against 6 Man City players. They're not going to be able to commit to that press fully. I think as far as Odegaard here was concerned, he was and Havertz, they wanted to retreat. They wanted to go back. But Martinelli failed to read the room. He failed to read what was happening around him. And instead, he chose to go and press Guehi, which was a bad idea. But watch closely. Looks like Donnarumma wants to roll the ball to Guehi. But as soon as Martinelli went to press him, just look, in that particular moment, he changed his mind instantly and decided to throw the ball to O'Reilly. Martinelli should have been going with O'Reilly and withdrawing with him, but he did not. Once that ball came to O'Reilly, this is the problem. Arsenal had nobody in that particular area to defend again, and then he could just run straight at Mosquera, and then they could double up on Mosquera. This is what led to that goal. The pressing against Newcastle, while I think that intensity should be maintained, the pressing has to be more sensible. You are playing against Newcastle, a team that literally has nothing to lose. They are not in a relegation fight. They are not going to qualify for Euro. They are not fighting for anything. Their season is done. All they need to do now is just play for pride, prove a point. If they can beat Arsenal tomorrow, that is a big point for them to prove. It will be like a springboard for them to launch into next season. So while Arteta cannot give them that chance, he has to have a go at it, but it has to be done sensibly. But then again, as usual, at the end of the game tomorrow, we will still gather here, we will bring the match clips, bring the tactics board, analyze the tactics involved. This is what we do on this channel, tactical analysis. If you enjoy content like this, don't just watch and go. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's see you again after the game.